Alrighty, we're back out on a night that I'm actually working on my stuff and filming here. We've been busting butt on Austin 650, trying to get it ready to go to Hayward as well. Between me and him, we got a lot of hours into this lovely little unit. And as you've seen on my channel, I also have one of these. Oddly enough, he bought this sled when I bought my 9650 that I have in the back. We both bought them at auction. That's why the hoods are painted similar. But he wanted to get this sled going for this ride. So we've been busting butt on it. I didn't do a lot of filming on it because it's not my sled technically, but this morning, early this afternoon, I don't know. He was here, he got the seat back on it and whatnot. I think I showed enough of that you guys would know what I'm talking about, but this past weekend we got the suspension rebuilt in, track in, drivers in. He's got the motor rebuilt. He did most of the work. I just helped him, guided him along per se. We know this is the wrong exhaust, whatnot. We went through the clutch. We cleaned up the steering. This, that, blah, blah, blah. It actually runs pretty dang well. We just got a couple little odds and ends, like the secondary clutch. Obviously, he's got to grab a windshield from one of his other machines. We're going to maybe figure something out on the exhaust, maybe do something else with the suspension. Obviously, align the track when we get clutch on, final tune, all that goodness. But there's no doubt in my mind that this will be going on our first vintage snowmobile ride of this year. Obviously, this sled has reverse as well. That was kind of a selling factor on him, or on this sled for him, I should say. And we last left off in video form of the little Jag here running. This is ready to go. I do have to buff the hood, clean it up, you know, pull old registration stickers off, put the new ones on. Give her the good final cleaning before the show. Obviously this one, or the weekend I should say, obviously this one here is not the main focus on my channel. It's just kind of one that was, maybe if I could get the time. The 91 Jag has been my main focus because this is essentially the Arctic Cats that I've had. Actually, I've had more of those style. Anyways, this is the one we're focusing on, at least on my channel here, mainly. Back to it though, I did a couple things off camera. My phone was dead. I hooked up the fuel line from the tank to the fuel pump there. Got the vent line all sorted out. The starter got rebuilt, put on, and I did test it to make sure it works. Unfortunately, the little hood light up there is not working at the moment. If I get some more time, I will mess with that. But tonight, hopefully, I can get a decent little bit of progress done. We're going to see, because I think I'm actually going to be my main focus is wire brushing the exhaust and painting it. I can't bring myself to put that rusty exhaust on this nice clean sled. And being Monday night, I have 2 days to get this sled done. So I'm going to work on getting that done first, get it in paint, so then I can continue on with this. Because, like, got to go through the front steering on this, or suspension. There's not much to go through, but got to put the little rubber guy back in the ski saddle thing, whatever you want to call it. And do a quick once-over of the track and suspension stuff there. Like I said before, go through the carb and go through the secondary clutch on it, and then those can go on. And hopefully tomorrow we can get a running out of this, make it run. I've just been starting to fill the rest of the tank up with oil. I want it full when we do the first break-in here. So I got the next half full bottle of oil to put in there. Mixing up some more gas between this sled and maybe other sleds we'll be taking over the weekend. We need some mixed gas, so I got some gas mixing up. Oh, I got the other can over there ready. So we'll have that good to go. I'm going to set you guys up on a time lapse and hopefully bust some butt here and get some stuff done. All right, quick recap here. Got the primary clutch on. I don't have torque specs, so I don't know what to torque that to. Carburetor's been cleaned up, put back on, plumbed. Got the original fuel line back on there. Obviously you can see it's nice and soft yet. Wasn't too bad. I'm pretty sure this machine had the fuel shut off and then ran out of gas, because I'm pretty sure that's what that one was, because that one fired right up. Just got the oil jug turned to drain more of it out of the jug into this reservoir, I guess. Got her all plumbed, line-wise. I wish my buddy Matt gave me this fuel line here. I wish he would have given me more of it, because it looks cool. I would have liked to have done all of it in that, but whatever. It's there. I could probably get the information where he got it from and buy some, put it on later. I did get a second coat of paint on this exhaust here. So after this dries, I'll flip it, blast the other side twice, and then I'll blast all of it one more time, just because that's kind of a thin paint. Got the secondary clutch to do yet. Then I'll put that on. Gotta clean the shafty here a little bit, make sure that slides nicely, and that might be it for tonight, but getting close, real close. Got 48 hours before this has got to be loaded in the trailer. Just got to basically glance over this stuff, glance over that stuff, and by golly, hopefully we'll hear this thing running tomorrow. If not, well, hopefully we hear it run tomorrow. So like I say, Wednesday I gotta load it. So that'll probably be it tonight. if I do anything else, I'll shoot you a little bit of an update, but I don't suspect anything else. All right, well, I got the exhaust hooked up, carbs on, fuel's on, got the battery just about hooked up here. Hopefully we can hear this thing pop off here in a little bit. Leaning over. Where is the squirt bottle for the fuel? You know?
The last place I saw it was right over there. I put it where I found it on that.
Oh, it's on the other side of the sled. On. Take a bass. Do we not have the sparkles?
Go in the tank.
Go on you.
Well, since I'm gonna have to wait for the wizard anyways, I'm gonna talk to her.
Give her a
Yeah.
wedding first. There, give me assonance first, if you would. You're gonna have to hold the can.
Think there's not gas in it or what?
There's only 2 gallons in it. And the pickup's brand new, so it might not be going to the bottom of the tank yet. It is not giving the suck.
Ruh-roh, and you have to rebuild the fuel pump and then have to hear your dad say I told you so.
Except we don't have a fuel pump rebuild. I had one. Except Dad insisted the fuel pump went out of the Panther when that motor blew up. So we used that one in the Panther. So I don't have a spare.
That sucks.
You have it hooked up right? In and out. The motor has the suck. Not that one. That's only 1 gallon. It's also a pull-off lid. there, you think?
Oh, there's enough to fill the line. Not pulling from the pickup, then that's should start still.
Pull the throttle from there.
But it definitely was pumping fuel. There you go. Do that one more. It's coming out. It's pulling some fuel now.
Technical difficulty getting the fuel line pick up some fuel, but it seems to be all working good now. Actually seems to run pretty good. Like I said, I don't know if you heard it, but it's definitely weird hearing a quiet one of these compared to the Panther, which has the 72 exhaust on it. But everything's working. Headlights on, tail lights on. Brake light. I can't really see the high beams though. Very cool. Sounds pretty good. Alright, unfortunately I just found out that my phone wasn't recording any of that, so that's grand. But rear suspension's all greased, all the bogey wheels look good, slides look good. Found out that these have a grease fitting in here for the spindle, so that's been greased. Took the skis apart, put the rubber guy back in there, greased it, all the bolts and the pivots. Put those both back together on either side. Battery's finalized for the most part. If I get time, I'll mess with the little map light there, see what I can do about it. But pretty much the sled is ready to come off the table. After doing them couple on the floor, that seems like cheating. But get the 91 Jag back on its feet on the ground. Pull the cover off the 70 whatever Jag. And it's bath time for both of these units. Get them shined up looking as nice as we can. Got the pumpkin over there. It is just about ready for its first test drive. You know, just like all these machines, I should say. You know, test drive, couple laps around the yard, and on the trailer, in the trailer they'll go. We left off here trying to figure out the taillights, you know, what we can with them. Very well could be getting this nice blinking light put on there. She's got power there. Austin got this windshield off of one of his other sleds. Got it cleaned up looking beautimous. He is just borrowing my exhaust for the weekend. Just so he can use it. Because I want to see the sled there just as much as he does. But she looks killer. I'm excited to see this baby out in the snow. Obviously putting them out in the snow makes them look a ton better. Oh, and he touched up all the little white spots in there, making it actually looks really nice. I really like the way this sled looks. Just needs a nice looking seat, and she'll be primo. Clean up the rust on the skis. I'm excited for that. Like I said, we got the ride. We're loading up tomorrow night. I'm expecting to get some flack because I'm not bringing a Polaris, and being a Polaris guy, that might hurt some credibility, I guess we'll call it. But we're bringing the little Jag here, the big Jag. Dad's bringing his 93 500 here. I did talk him into bringing his Panther. Got lovely side pipes there. And I got to figure out which one of my Panthers I'm bringing. I haven't fully decided yet. I'll probably sleep on it over the night, then make my decision. But yeah, we're bringing 4 Articats, a Polaris, 2 Polarises, because my mom's riding her nice big sled. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Alrighty, I'm going to let these two dry up just a hair. And I will be bringing you guys back around when I get into buffing. If not, oh, that one looks really nice. Potentially buffing. Could just be waxing. It is kind of late already, so we will see. But they both cleaned up really nice. They both look exceptionally clean, as they should, you know. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see all these units out in the snow. As everybody knows, a snowmobile looks better out in the snow. And it's a great photo of all these lined up together anyways, so can't wait. Alrighty, they're dried up pretty good. I got the registration on the little Jag here, the current registration. Current registration for the 91 is sitting there, just got to put it on. I just got done cleaning up the old adhesive residue. Got that off. I'm going to let the chemical gas off a little bit before I attack that. But you can kind of see the haze and little micro scratches and whatnot in the hood. I'm going to do my best to buff that out. Then I'll finish with a coat of wax on the hood. Going to do the little Jag first. Then that one, like I said, going to see what I can do about getting rid of all that chemical completely before I do that. But start on the little Jag here. I know, another time lapse. No, you don't want to see that. You would rather see something cool, but it is the final step. It's already pretty late, so I'm not excited about this either, but I am out of time, and I want these to look as best as they can. This one just is shiny. I probably could get away with just putting a coat of wax on it, except you could see where the old registration sticker was. Nice, really dark black rectangle, so we will give that one of these jobs as well. I don't know if you can kind of see the haze on the windshield there as well. Not worried, that I've had luck cutting that off before, so without further ado, here we go. Alrighty, little Jag is as done as I'm going to get it. I don't know if I'm just overthinking this or if it's because it's a little too wet. Not necessarily proud of this work. That's not my best. You got a little bit of hazing yet. I don't know if what I'm doing here is correct, or I don't really know what I'm doing. I just keep doing stuff and it keeps working. So I know that if I do more in depth, this kind of goes away, but it is just about midnight and I'm just done with one snowmobile. So the windshield is definitely better. Like I say, it's getting pretty late. I'm running out of steam. Actually, I ran out of steam a couple hours ago. But I'm going to keep trucking along, do this one. And maybe that one dried a little bit more in waiting. I don't know. You can tell when the little buffing wheel hits water because it just starts smearing the stuff like paste. And it's just terrible. But that's what happens when you try to do everything at once, you know. Well, I am thoroughly tired. Now I only got this side of the hood. I gotta do the inside of the windshield and dashboard yet. Because you can, well, maybe not if the furnace is running, but this is silky glass smooth now. And it sounds like sandpaper. But she looks good. I mean, obviously I didn't get all the scratches out. Like I said before, I don't really know what I'm doing. But, I mean, I would say that's still pretty good. I'll probably end up redoing this one. I'll probably end up redoing this one in the near future. And maybe doing a couple spots on this sled later. Like I said, I'm pretty tired. I'm not even going to finish this side tonight. So, or this sled tonight. It's gotta be 1:30 in the morning. I'm very happy with how this one turned out. But I am ready for bed. I probably won't record any more of that. Next time I'm recording, we'll be pulling it out of the garage, probably doing maybe a lap or two. It really depends on how tomorrow goes. Get all this stuff loaded up in the trailer. I suppose that'd be today. Excuse me. But yeah, load this stuff up in the trailer. Got this sled here. This sled here. These two in the back. And then I gotta pick one of my Panthers to go. And my mom's sled, like I said before. Tomorrow, after everything's loaded, my buddy Austin here with the 650 is actually taking the Trail Shark as well. And I gotta bring it in the garage to try to fix lights. So I might end up maybe buffing and waxing and making the hood shiny. I don't know, we'll see. It is a thought. I'm sure this video is pretty long already. I don't know how long anything is. I've been pulled tight, you know, everything going on. It'll be nice to relax, you know. Anyways, I've rambled long enough. I'm going to bed. Have a good night. And just like that, the first jag's out in the snow. I don't want to get it all full of snow before I load it up in the trailer. Otherwise, I'll give you guys a little video on it running around. But running pretty good. It's out of the garage. Getting ready to get loaded here. Well, I didn't get a video of us driving out of the garage because it right out of the garage into the trailer. It's the weekend after the ride. We're just getting home, unloading all the junk. She's angry. It's colder and cold out here today, so nothing really wants to run. Kind of how it was all weekend, but the old Jag went pretty good all weekend. I got her up to about 60. Hand arms worked, all the lights work, everything works. Pretty good deal. Same with the little Jag, got the same thing going with that. All worked good. I got about 40 out of that one. Not that speed's an issue. But like I say, it's pretty freaking cold out here. I figure I'll give you guys an update. An end to the video. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. A lot of fun doing this sled here. Probably get back to doing some Malibu content for you guys. So that'll be kind of neat. Anyways, like I said, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed.